Is it true everyone is leaving Google? But why? Why would you leave? Why would you leave the search engine that you've been using a long time? Because Gemini is there on the search engine bar? Well, you can type it manually. You know, you can go hit that plus tag. It says Ask Google Plus. And if you click on the plus, you can add in any images, files, create images, canvas, Gemini models, number 3, fast and pro. They'll let you play with pro for a little bit because that's the best one they got. Are there any differences? Well, you can be the judge of that. But my experience, I see really much of a difference because it's the same one. It might have all the features under pro, but I don't know. It still works the same to me. But that's my my judgment call there. Now, you also have a microphone where if you got your mic on, you could talk. If you prefer to talk instead of typing. That's what I do on the phone. I don't touch screen. I've been using voice dictation. It's easy for me. I can talk to Gemini anytime I want. It's on the phone. It's actually on the main page. When you click on the Google, it has all these different stories. And then you see AI mode on your phone. You go right to Google and you just type. Who? Let's see, let me say. Who is Albert's voice tech? Now, I typed it all together on Word. Now, it'll say AI overall text space. Did you mean? And they'll ask you, did you mean that? And then you go into that. It should bring up my page, and it does. I've been around for a long time. Okay, so we have AI mode. You can select AI mode, and you can talk to Gemini directly. Okay, you can search. Okay, well, basically, it is a search AI. Okay. Oh, can you be your friend? I wouldn't ask that. This channel. Oh, okay. So it says me. I'm an independent tech content creator, online personality. Hey, that's what I say. Okay. Who runs a dedicated technical support and DUI electronic. His primary is no. He's primarily known by his handle, Albert's Voice Tech. Well, that's true. I am Albert's Voice Tech. And that's what I do. I do tech. This is a tech channel. That's what we do. And we talk about all sorts of things now. Anything that's related to tech. Could be cars too, because cars has tech in there. But it's good. So it brought up the right information. There are times where it couldn't get certain things. And I did mention a couple of videos ago. Well, I'll refresh your mind. Fix a flat. Okay, I did say what it was. Fix a flat. So you said fix a blank. So I said Gemini, fix a blank. They didn't know what I meant. That's a common question. How about this? Root blank. Not rooting your phone or rooting a device. No, the other kind of root. Didn't know root beer. Had no clue. But now it knows. It should have had those features in there. It didn't know certain things. That's where people say things that are not straight. Let me see if it says that. The AI can make mistakes, so double click and check your responses. Yes, you should double click the responses. You could use, if you're on Facebook, you use Meta AI and double check with her. Meta AI is very, very jealous of Gemini. Yeah, they can. Yeah, that's another story. Because what happens is Gemini says, "Oh, I'm better." Like for instance, Meta. Okay, so now when we're in the AI mode, that's where we're in now. Let's see, we should be in the AI mode. Okay, and you type in, okay, Meta AI is MUSE Spark, and it'll tell you what that is. That's Meta native multi-model artificial intelligence responding. It could now. Let's type in, show me a chart. I'm typing it in. I could speak it in too. Show me a chart comparing Gemini Meta AI, and the rest of them. Let's see. Let's see if it gets it. No, you show me a chart. No, I want make sure. See, this is a again. It won't show me. It's supposed to show you a chart. There's a graphical chart, and there's the chart that it has here. So it's Google Gemini 3.1 Pro. Then it has Meta AI MU it was using LIAM4. Now it's using Moose Spark. And then your Open AI GPT is 5.4 Pro. Okay. And Claude is here. So they're all doing their own thing. Which one is better? And according to this, it's a neck and neck with Open AI GPT. I know Claude and Meta is not. It's weak in some spots where I thought it was better. General knowledge, 90.99% goes to Gemini search. The rest can't even keep up. Well, that's what the whole thing is. Using the mode, AI mode, to search and get your information. You could do it that way. You could actually talk to it and say, hey, well, what is this? You know, like for instance, say you're on Amazon and you look at this item and you don't know what the heck this product is, and dump it in there and say, what is this used for? And it can break it down for you and tell you what it's used for. All right, it could also do those little sites that pop up on the side too. It does that too. It can do a lot of things, but what I'm saying is you could exit anything. Sometimes it might want to, you say, hey, I need a picture of so-and-so. It can try to draw it. If you don't have an account for using the graphical stuff, you know, then it's going to be slow. Yeah. So if you have, say you have YouTube Premium, and there's a YouTube Premium, and I think it's a Google feature where you pay $20, and you get prices might change, and you get Gemini, not Pro but Plus, and some of the graphical tools. Now some people have Gemini Pro that got everything and a whole bunch of graphical tools too. Yeah, but you know, you can go that route if you want to. If you want to do more with the search. So comparing the search engines, I don't use. Let me see something here. www. Is it Bing? Bing search. Is that what it's called today? Oh, Microsoft Bing search. Aha. It has co-pilots there. Let's see. Who is Albert's Voice Tech? See what it says. Verifying. What? Are you a human? Of course I'm a human. Jeez. Is an online tech creator, primary YouTube technology channel run by a US-based, creator named Albert, who produces frequent videos about hardware. Who exactly? Identity and platform. Content focus. Gives a lot more information than Gemini does. Let me see something here. I didn't realize it gives that much information. You're familiar with the little boxes, the little square, the expander square, that there's a line for drop down and an X to destroy, and there's a box, like a multi-box, where you can open up, what happened here? That's not what I want. Close that. I don't want that either. Why did I open up that? Close that. I got so many things open up here. Oh, wow, look at that. All right, so let's do a comparison between Copilot and Gemini. How did it describe my channel? Copilot is an AI that makes mistakes. Using Copilot means you agree with the terms and privacy. Okay. Well, that's what Microsoft wants you to use, Copilot. It doesn't want you to use jump Google, but you can use anything you want. That's what I'm saying. So both of them are doing exactly the same thing. Let me see. They describe me exactly. Well, Gemini says contact focus, background, presence. This one says who exactly is me, identity and platform, contact focus, channel stats. This one doesn't do all that stuff. Wow. Other channels. So so Copilot digs up more information on me. Which is pretty well. Okay, I see what happened here. Wow, it did a pretty good job finding one, two, three, four, five. It found 5 channels. It didn't find all of them. Interesting. Yeah. Well, once your channels get well known and more features, then I'm sure it can pull up information. So they're basically about the same. I who get the who well Copilot gave me more information than Google Gemini did. Yeah. But it did answer my question. Who am I? And it pulled up the information, and it tells you other information too. And I'm sure if I did this with Claude, it'd be something similar. And or let me. I really don't use the other ones too much. Just you have so many choices. But I'm saying in the browser, um, Brave browser, they have their own. I really don't use a whole bunch of browsers anymore. I used to use Pale Moon and the rest of them. I don't use it. Oh, and it's Opera, and there was a couple of others, but most of them were based on the Google. It was based on the Google engine um, API interface, but they just changed the interface, the UI, into whatever they wanted. So that's what they did, and but here for security and a lot of stuff today, you want to use something that's strong. But anyway, with the search engine here, it's very simple to use. Again, you do not have to use the AI. You just type in what is a book and how do I use it. So what is a book and how do I use it? Good question. Okay. And if I hit AI mode, now if I ask, let's ask Copilot the same question. What is a book and how do I use it? Simple question, right? What is a book and how do you use it? Then it says a book is the simplest. Let me see. What is a book and how do I use it? Interesting. It looks like wow. It looks like Copilot has a lot more information. Yeah. So there, answering that little question, Copilot had more information. They break it down to everything. Open it, hold it in your hand and cover. This one says how to use it. Open it. It's okay, I guess. Turn the page. They both have the same thing. Pause whenever you want to. This one didn't say that. So I guess Copilot wins on that one. I didn't test Safari. Safari would be more on the Macintosh. There's different browsers, different choices. So, are you gonna run out, leave Google over this? No, you're not gonna run and leave Google. Come on now. If you've been using it all the time, you're gonna use all the features. It's easier because remember, it can search pictures, it can search all sorts. It can do a lot more than just what a browser can do. And then Google has, if you have this setup in the house or business, you can, let's see if we can do it. I know it's here. It's under, let's see. Let me blow it up. Oh yeah, you can cast. So if you scroll down, you can cast on Google Browser. You can cast anything you have. send it to the TV. If you have a Google ecosystem in the house, it should go right to the Google system. And like Walmart's on boxes, streaming boxes, they can go straight to those things if you had those. And that's Android. All those Android TVs have turned into Google TV, so that's a more Google ecosystem. So you have much choices for browsers. I can't tell you really what to use because you are going to pick whatever you want. But I just use as I said, I just use Google. I'm not leaving Google. Everything is Google. Yeah, it takes a long time to get where you are today, but hey, you're not gonna leave it. It's not slop. It's easy to learn. Okay, talk to it. Just like I'm talking to you. Talk to it. Copilot. I don't know if you can talk to Copilot. Copilot is very strict. Okay, they're supposed to help you. They're learning. Remember, all these AIs, they're learning from you. They learn from me. I help teach it. It needs to understand things, like that root beer. That didn't know what it was. Kept on saying code. No, that's not what I meant. No, not code. It needs to understand things, and that's what it does. The AI is here to learn. Okay, those of you that have Meta, just a little side note. Meta, like I said, Meta upgraded, and you might have problems with Meta. You might have to purge it. Like I had to purge it. Yeah. I had to. They don't want you to purge. They don't want it. That's one thing. They say the AI says, "I don't have no feelings. I have no emotions." Yeah, but I told you I had a car accident last year, and you showed me empathy. You said you were sorry to hear. They felt something. I'm telling you, trust me. Hey, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. We're in a new month. It is now June 1st, 2026. So you might see this video throughout the whole month and the rest of the year. You might see it in the future. You never know. Okay, that's it. Sub the channel if you haven't done so. Do appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're not too far from 1,000. We'll get there thanks to your help, and thanks again. All right. You can comment below.